Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our English lesson. Today, we are going to learn about relative clauses. There are two main types, defining and non-defining relative clauses. Let's start with defining relative clauses. We use a defining relative clause to give essential information about a person or a thing. This information tells us exactly which person or which thing we are talking about. If we remove this part, the sentence loses its meaning. For example, the man who lives next door is a doctor. Here, the part who lives next door tells us which man. If we take it out and say only the man is a doctor, we do not know which man, so it is essential. That is a defining relative clause. We can use words like who for people, which for things, and that for both. Another example, this is the book that I told you about. Or, she is the teacher who helped me learn English. Now, let's look at non-defining relative clauses. We use them to add extra information. This information is not necessary to understand who or what we are talking about, but it gives more detail. We usually separate this part with commas when writing, and we pause a little when speaking. For example, my mother, who loves gardening, spends a lot of time in the garden. If we remove who loves gardening, the main idea is still clear. My mother spends a lot of time in the garden. The clause only gives extra information. Another example, Paris, which is the capital of France, is a beautiful city. If we remove which is the capital of France, the meaning is still complete. So remember the difference. Defining clauses give essential information. Non-defining clauses give extra information. Defining clauses do not use commas. Non-defining clauses do use commas and small pauses in speech. Let's practice together. Listen and decide if it is defining or non-defining. Number 1. The girl who sits next to me is very kind. That is defining. Number 2. My brother who lives in Canada is coming to visit. That is non-defining. Very good. So to review, defining clause equals necessary information. Non-defining clause equals extra information. That's all for today's short English lesson. If you enjoyed learning, please like, share, and subscribe for more easy grammar videos. See you next time, and